Hello, my name is Steve Reese, and today I'm going to show you my website. So over here, I have decided to create a website for librarians in public libraries or young adult patron readers that are currently looking for more information or materials that deal with human rights slash civil rights. On this website I created, I decided to focus on books, movies, and TV shows. The reason I decided to focus on these three topics is I feel like these are the most targeted types of media that are out there that young adult patrons are utilizing to look up information or learn more stories that deal with these sort of issues. I set this website up as a blog style so that it's easy to maintain, so that if I decided in the future I wanted to do more types of like updates with adding more materials, all I would have to do is just write a blog and it would actually update right on the website. What's cool about this website is I created it with three separate tabs, but I also created a full blog. So if you go over here to the full blog section, you can actually see that it has every single blog that I've done so far. And this is where typically you'll do your update, or where I'll do my update. And then when I do that, it automatically will update the books, the movies, or the TV tab, depending on the type of material that I review that week. So it's a really nice and quick and easy way to maintain the website, so that I don't have to continuously update every single page. So like I said, I separated them by books, movies, and TV. And the reason I separated them like that is if other users are like myself, I typically am looking for something specific. I want to look at just books, or I want to just look at just movies. And so by doing it this way, a patron can come in, look at or give you the topic that they're looking for, and then just go directly to one of these sections and start reviewing materials that are out there that they could possibly look at, or review for themselves. So I have a couple different examples on here. On the TV shows, I decided to focus on Degrassi Next Class, which is the recent show, East Los High, and the Boondocks. Each of these have different types of elements of types of people and civil rights issues that are going on today in the US and also in Canada. So I thought it would be kind of nice to see Canadian issues and resources that are dealing with civil rights as well. With the movies, I decided I wanted to focus on Persepolis, Hidden Figures, and The Help. The Help is a great one because it's just after most of the civil rights things that were happening during the 50s and 60s. Hidden Figures is a really awesome movie that deals with women who are human calculators and all sorts of type of people that are working for NASA. And this is an example of not just African American rights, but also women's rights of trying to be viewed as an equal in their own workplace. And Persepolis shows us a type of refugee that deals with running away from a country where they were ostracized for who they were and also restricted to become something more, and what happens after they leave and deal with the revolution that's out there. And then the books that I focused on were, Native American background dealing in the 60s, or I mean the 70s, and then a Native American dealing with life currently in the 90s/2000s. So it was really interesting to see how they're still dealing with the same issues during both those time periods, just with different students and different schools. And then the other one I looked at was The Sun is Also a Star, which deals with, civil rights of being a citizen in this country. So I definitely think it's a great resource. It's a good place to get started if you are a librarian or a patron that's looking for young adult materials that deal with these topics. And then I also created a contact me page at the end where individuals can contact me and talk to me about my blog or make suggestions of things that I could review in the future. Most of these materials I got from using lists on Goodreads and Internet Movie Database. Both of these are great resources if you're looking for list style of resources that are out there. And it's also a great way to connect with other people and hear what they have to say about these materials and what their thought process was when they were deciding that they wanted to utilize these. So anyways, thanks again for reviewing my website. I look forward to hearing from all of you. And if you have suggestions of things that I should review or look at in the future, please go ahead and leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Thanks again.